What is up? It's Eyes of Apollo bringing you some more Driveclub DLC add-ons, whatever you want to call it. Today's the day that Downforce and Midnight came out. I didn't get to do this earlier today because I had stuff to do, but now I got it done. So basically, I'm just gonna, drive you through exactly, what you get in this, and you start off with SRT Viper GTS from America. I like how they're adding American cars now. I still am waiting for those Japanese cars, but I don't mind it. I love Dodge Vipers, so. Then we got the Ferraris as usual, which you can never get enough Ferraris. So the F50, which is a classic Ferrari. I always like this one. I don't know why. Maybe because of the spoiler or something. But Jaguar F-Type R Coupe, or Coupe, whatever you want to call it. But Jaguars are probably the fanciest cars that someone can probably afford, if you have a nice job at least. So I like those cars, kind of like BMWs and whatnot. But Chevy Corvette Z06 Centennial. I really don't even care about this, to be honest. I like Corvettes, but they're nothing amazing. Unless they're like the new Stingray that they had in the game. And then this little car. I like this car because I like open cockpits. Open cockpit cars are pretty kick-ass. But the VUHL 05, or Vol 5. But the Koenigsegg 1. The Koenigsegg 1. This car is so beautiful. Oh god, it's so beautiful. Oh my god. But yeah, I love this. Oh my god, such a great car. Alright, let's jump into, the career, whatever you want to call it, the story mode, career mode. But this is kind of the setup. There's not that many races in it. There hasn't been any like expansion that's more than this kind of set of races. So I mean, you're never gonna get it any more than this. Get any more than this, actually. But I'm just doing my thing, the usual. Gotta go drift. But they added more drift ones in this one, which got me super excited. But yeah, I had that tournament. There was probably a total of, I'd say 15 or 16 entries total, except there were 9 events, but most of them only played one event, thinking there was only one event. But yeah, first place got $20, second place 15, and third place 10. Except I totally forgot that PSN cards, if you buy them online, you actually can't send them if they're from the UK, because there's actually UK and PSN cards. There's 2 different variations, which I had no idea. So yeah, so the first place person didn't want their $20, so I'm saving it for the next time I have a tournament, which, as always, if you want an invite, just basically friend request me and say that you want to, be in the tournaments and stuff. It'll be the same price unless we get way more people, but the first one didn't do too well, and I'm hoping this one does a lot better. So if you can have that, give a shout out, tell people about it, that would be awesome. And it would be fun, because I understand that a lot of people are like, oh, it's not that competitive and you can't do that much things with friends, where you can challenge your friends and you can still race with your friends online, so I don't know exactly what else everyone else needs in this game. But private lobbies, of course, that's a pretty big thing that everyone wants. But instant replays, which they're getting, but they have a list of stuff that you can look up online, that they have all this stuff that they're redoing. They're like revamping the drifting mechanics, they're enhancing the sound, adding replays. It's gonna get even better. I love this game. Every update, it gets better. It's never gotten worse. I mean, it's an update, so stuff can get better and, can get worse in some cases, as in, like, shooters, they shoot guns, and then they nerf the guns, and then they, make sure that, like, people don't cheat, so they mess with the guns mechanics, but they don't do that in this game. They've never said that, like, hey, they toned down the speed of a car, or the acceleration, because they've had that. I mean, this game is solid. The beginning was super rocky, but every time an update comes out, I'm so ecstatic for it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I cannot wait to figure out what the new map is, and if it already was, found out what the new map will be added to this, or the new location, I need to look that up, but I've been at work, so I've been kind of busy lately. But here's the liveries and, decals, whatever you'd like to call them, for the Downforce pack and the Midnight pack. I can't believe I keep stuttering doing this, but pack, not plaque. I don't know why I said plaque, but yeah. Here's the Midnight ones. These aren't anything amazing, to be honest with you. I think they actually got worse. There's like one good one out of like the 5 that you get. And the ones that you even unlock aren't even that great. I don't try to complain about too much stuff, but I mean, they gotta have something like really crazy for when you can beat that. Because the last one they had that the hot lap with the Venom in the rain, and I still can't even beat that one. I've tried so many times with that. I just raged, and I haven't even walked back to that. But I want to get in more depth with pictures of cars, and this is the Jaguar. I might not have put all the cars in it, and I'm sorry for that, but I got time, you know. Actually I don't have that much time. It's not I got time, it's I don't have that much time. So I'm kind of put these out there for you people. But yeah, I just wanted to, get a little more pictures going on the inside of the cockpit. I noticed a friend online, he only drifts in the cockpit and he's still getting as good as like points as I am. So I'm trying to see how I can do this. And it's actually a lot more fun and way more challenging. If you want to challenge cockpit view drifting, that is tough. But here's the Corvette, which, like I said, it's not that big of a deal. It's a Corvette. They like rarely change the body. But it's not about the body, man. It's about the engine. No, looks are pretty big in this thing. This is like next level, car photography simulator if you really want to go that deep into this. But look at that, they even got raindrops frozen in midair. But yeah, everyone's like, oh, this game's like simulator and stuff. I'll have to say it again, it's more arcade than simulator, and simulator would just be simulating how good the cars look. But yeah, basically though, this game is top notch. Project Cars got pushed back again, so I'm not too happy with that. So I get to play this even more now, which, I mean, I really want to play Project Cars, but this is also really good, so I feel like Project Cars might even be a flop. I mean, it looks really good, they put a lot of time in it, but they keep pushing it back. They pushed it back like, I think, 6 months total now. Maybe even longer than that. But yeah, I was almost about to hit a wall, so I was trying to get a picture before, it didn't look bad. So, yeah. The insides of these cars, though, the design in this game is amazing. And there's so many cars. There's so many cars now. You have a bunch of different, things you can pick from now to do stuff with now during the, like, online games. Be like, oh, I can only use, like, 2 cars. Now you can use, like, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keeps going on and on. So they give you a bunch of stuff now. If, of course, you downloaded the Season Pass or the DLC, which, if you paid $40 for this game, put down the 25 to pay basically for full game and everything you get with it. Or if it's even cheaper than that, if you paid $20 for this, throw down the 25 for the Season Pass. It's totally worth it. I give 2 thumbs up, and if I had more hands, I'd give even more thumbs up, but I only have 2. So, yeah, but the Koenigsegg 1 is the bomb.com. The best car. I'll say it every time that there's like the best car so far in the game, but this one is hands down the best. The driving for this thing is amazing. Now I'm having trouble with it because I was doing like stick shifts or downshifting and upshifting. But yeah. Once you get automatic though, if you are into automatic, or if you're not into automatic, automatic makes this thing feel so good. It doesn't sound the greatest. There's other cars in this game that sound amazing, but the feel of this car and how powerful it is, whew. But yeah, thanks for checking out my video. Check out mine in the future. I'll put a video about a week before I even start my tournament next time in advance. I did that before, but I'm gonna even, add even more time this time to build it up so we can actually find people. And I'll go through all the rules again, because I guess everybody on my friends list decided, hey, I'm not going to listen to the rules, and also you sent me a group chat, and I hate group chat, so I'm just going to jump out, because I got annoyed from people talking on it, so I didn't even read everything. So, Yeah, hopefully people can join next time. Check out my stuff later. Check out my old stuff. I have an Instagram if you ever want to check out that. I upload stuff every now and then on that. Mostly Drive Club related, but games that I pick up along the way and adding. Um, there hasn't been an update on Life is Strange, so I don't know when I'll be doing the next episode of that because it hasn't come out yet and they haven't said when it's coming out. But I bought the season pass for that, so there's going to be more of that coming. I'm canceling my Assassin's Creed Unity because I don't even play that game anymore. It's not even as much fun as it used to be.